Welcome to my world.
What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Krilo Madness. Another day, another workout. So like I told you guys the last video I made, I was gonna dedicate one whole video for jump rope. And we were gonna do various different types of jump rope so that we can help incorporate that into your workout as a warm-up, as a high intensity workout for anybody that wants to get to shredding fat. This is one great workout. Like I said, jump rope is great for cardio. It's great for your footwork. If you're a boxer, this is what they do. So today we're gonna be using the jump rope. I have this little timer. This timer we use in boxing is basically when you're in a boxing gym, they have the big timers that will indicate that it's time to move to the next exercise. So you'll hear a ring or a beep beep beep, like a certain type of a ring that will let you know, all right, it's time to move to the next station. So we're gonna start, like in boxing, they'll teach you shadow boxing. You're gonna do shadow boxing for 3, 4, 5 minutes, and after you do those 3, 4, 5 minutes, you'll hear the bell ring. You move on to the next. We'll be working the pair for 3, 4, 5 minutes. That's the second round. And then after that, you'll do jump rope. Then after that, you hit the bag. And then after that, you do calisthenic work. It's just a straight up rotation of high intensity workouts for you to keep moving. Basically, that's what that is. So this right here is a mobile, it's a beeper type. Like they made it into like a beeper. You could, place it on your hip, your belt, whatever, your pants. And since you're mobile, you're outdoors, you're not inside of a gym, this works perfectly fine like that. So this is made by Untitled. Like I said, it's a little timer. Put it here so you guys can see it better. It'll show you the start time, the rounds, the rest time. So I have it set up for 8 rounds, 2 minutes, and 60-second rest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the 2 minutes jump rope. So the 2 minutes of the jump rope is gonna be the first round, 2 minutes of regular jump rope. The second round will be 2 minutes of boxing style jump rope. The third round will be single leg jump rope. So we'll do, the third round will be my left leg, so I'm jumping on just one leg. The fourth round will be my right leg. The fifth round will be hip twists, like that. So we'll do that. Then jumping jacks. After that, we'll just start doing the running, running while you're doing jump rope. And then the last round, what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate all of that into the 2 minutes. So it's going to be basically a remix of everything that we did, all the other rounds. The final round is going to be the remix of all those rounds. So we're just going to do all the jumping jacks, all the jump rope styles that we did into one round. Basically, that's it. So in between the rounds, you're supposed to have a 2 minute, rest. That's what the timer indicates, 60-second rest, 30-second rest. So we're gonna do 60-second rest from the jump rope, but we're not resting. We're not letting our body cool off, and we're not gonna let our body stop moving. So we're going to use these little egg weights. They're 1 pound. 1 pound egg weights. These are for shadow boxing. It's a new development for boxers, for people that do boxing. They go perfectly fine into your hand. You slide it in between your finger so it don't fall. And when you make a fist, it's right inside of the fist. It fits perfectly fine inside. Very comfortable, and it gives you extra weight, which means it's gonna push your shoulders more. It's gonna make the shoulders work harder, and it's gonna get your shoulders stronger. Because in boxing, the whole point of keeping your hands in boxing is to have strong shoulders. Because if you're in boxing and you're going 8 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds, and you can't keep your hands up, this is your guard. If you don't have any protection, your hands are going to be fatigued and they're going to be over here. You see that with a lot of boxers towards the end of the rounds. But you know what? These guys they have great head movement. They got great foot movement, so they can use everything else in their favor when their hands are tired. But imagine if you go in the first 2-3 rounds. All right, so like I said, so we're gonna do 60 seconds of shadow boxing. So this is how we're gonna execute that. Gonna get in stance. Your stance is right here. Your footwork, your feet are gonna be shoulder width. Right? I'm in stance. We're gonna sit. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so every punch is set up by the previous. So the jab is the lead. So that's what we're gonna lead with. The jab is always extended. You know, your jab, you're always gonna fully extend your punches. That's the proper way to do it. When you're doing pad work or when you're doing shadow boxing, you don't always have to extend all the way. You can always, because it depends what you're doing. In pad work, sometimes they're teaching you distance, how to close the gap. So you can be right here in front of the opponent. You're not gonna hit like this. You know, they're right here. You're gonna maybe step back and punch, but you can also be measuring. Feel me? So that's what we're gonna be working on. We're gonna be doing the shadow boxing, but we're gonna be doing the proper way, which is extending all the punches all the way. So we're gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So this is how we're gonna do. We're in stance. Feet are my feet are shoulder width apart. Now, when you set up for the stance, right? Your feet and your hips are facing this way. Your opponent is here, so your stance is like this. So if you were to be squared, you would be right here, but we're not gonna be squared. You're gonna face your opponent while your feet are facing this way. So you're gonna turn your body, right? This is where the torque comes in, because you're not like this. If you're like this, you're not gonna have the same type of torque that when your body is facing slightly this way, your hips are turned. You know what I'm saying? This is your shield. It's gonna protect your body from here, from under, and from the top here. So you're gonna do the 1. The 2, this is where the hip comes into play. 2, and the pivoting of the foot. 1, 2. Let me turn so you guys see better. All right? So it's 1, 2. All right? So then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at the pivoting in the feet. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all a setup, and your body is like a coil. Excuse me. Every hand, every punch that you execute is gonna have power, because it's coming from the foot up to the hip and into the punch. So this is how it's gonna look, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the uppercuts. It's a 2-step punch. So you're not just gonna go up, right? You're gonna drop your shoulder and then execute the uppercut. So it's gonna look like this. Let me come closer, you guys can see better. So it's gonna be, you're gonna do the uppercut here, right? So it's gonna be drop and up. And let me move further so you guys can see the footwork as well. Because it's all pivots, and it goes to the center. Uppercuts go to the center. Usually you're trying to catch somebody right here in the chin, because every boxer has their chin down for that reason, to protect from uppercuts. But if somebody's is gonna execute a jab, right? They leave themselves open. Let's say they do a 1-2, right? And they forget to put their chin back. Then that's when you catch them. So it would be something like this: 1, 2, and then they raise their chin. When they do 1, 2, this is an opening here. See? The uppercut comes in here. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's how you go into the inside, to the center. So it's gonna be drop, up, all right? Drop, up. And the foot pivots. So let's do all of it. 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So that's what we're gonna do in between our rest time. So let's get to it. Let's get to this workout. So remember, when you guys hear the bell, that means we gotta switch. Okay. All right, let's get started with the first. Let's go with the first round. Right. Time to switch. Let's execute these shadow boxing. Try and do them pretty slow so you can get the rhythm. Let me do it from the side so you guys can see the angle. boxing jump rope, boxing style. Just make sure you catch a rhythm. And it's okay if you guys can't do these. You just gotta keep trying. You'll get the rhythm. Eventually, you'll get good at it. Everything done in repetition. Your body will start to memorize, and you know that's what muscle memory is about. So make sure you just keep trying. Don't give up. We gotta have a saying like the Spartans: never give up, no surrender. That should be the new slogan or our new motto. But nah, this is Trail of Madness, baby. And all we do is we keep trying. Nobody's perfect. Even the boxers that you see, all we can do is try and be like them, try and follow their routines. But even they themselves are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. All they are is very skilled and very good at what they do, because this is their career. This is what they do for a living. So they gotta be on their A game at all times. We have different jobs. We don't have to be giving it all like that, but we should give it our best. You know, we're using these for workouts. If you guys want to learn some sort of boxing, then you're gonna follow this same procedures. That doesn't mean you're gonna become a pro boxer from these type of workouts. It's just you're gonna copy it, you know, and use it in your workouts. Now the boxing is always good to know for self-defense or just for the fun of it. Some people want to learn like the pros. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna show you guys what I know. We can go from there. Because like I said, we're just average people that love boxing, and we incorporate boxing workouts. That's all we do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, next round. Single leg, right or left, doesn't matter. 2 minutes per leg. This is gonna be a killer right here. Hey, if you need to take a break, take that break. Don't kill yourself. Whatever weight you have on you, just think of it. It's going on one leg, and you're hopping on it. It's not like you're just standing on one leg. You're hopping on it. You're making that calf real strong. We'll talk about footwork after this. After these type of workouts, you're gonna feel light like a feather. Don't kill yourself. Take a break. Point is to try and execute it for the remainder of the time. Basically did one minute. Imagine. Some people wouldn't even think they can last 15 seconds. We finished 1 minute. 1 more minute and it's done. Don't think about the pain. Just think about the progress and think about what you accomplished. If weight loss is your goal, then think about that. Putting all your weight into that one leg. It's gonna make that leg even stronger than what it is. Plus, you're burning calories while doing it. So eventually your foot's gonna start getting tired. It's okay if it does. Don't push it. Take breaks and keep going. If you get to do 1 or 2 little loops, stop, do another 2 loops. That's good enough. You guys are not gonna get a medal for this, nor are you gonna get $1 million. So that's just for your accomplishment. Just make sure you give it your all. That's it. So as you can see, each punch complements the next. It's like it's one big combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It all works together. You could even feel a flow. All right, the next leg. Whatever leg you started, now let's do the next. Feel like you're getting tired. This is why I like to work out outside, because the breeze cools you off. Not only that, you get to see your surroundings. I get to distract myself looking at nature, looking at the trees. I see cars passing by, so I'm focusing and I'm emphasizing my focus on something else. So I'm pointing all my negative energy at something, and I'm dwelling on that object. That way my negative energy turns into positive. Think about that cold drink you're gonna have right after this workout. Feel me? Those are the type of things you think about. Don't think about the workout. Don't think about how long it's been, because the longer and the more you think about it, the longer it feels. Next thing you know, you look at the clock and you only see 30 seconds. You're like, man, I got a whole another minute to go. So don't worry about it. This is gonna fly. Time's gonna go by real fast. Don't think about that pain. Think of how big your calves are gonna be after this. Do this in your routines. Use this workout here as a warm-up workout if you want. If you're a beast in the weight room, if you're a beast at these other workouts, this should be nothing for you. All right? 60 seconds. Right. Let's try and get these running jumping jacks. Try and lift your knees. Try and lift your knees as high as you can. There you go. Let's catch that rhythm. Remember this factor. This is the 5th round. So remember that. Your body has been through some stuff already that it hasn't been in for a while. Your putting it through a shock. Body's in shock right now. Don't be too rough on your body. Right. My shoulders are starting to give up. These jumping jacks. You know, to anybody who would be like, why don't you just do jumping jacks? It's the same thing, but it's not. Because by using the jump rope, you're moving your hands. That's another part of your body moving, making your heart, sending blood into your hands, sending blood into your shoulder because it's lifting its hand. And after doing the shadow boxing, it's starting to wear out, it's starting to feel fatigued. Almost there. We're at the 6th round. This would finalize the 6th round. Try and use your hips when you shadow box. Try and use your hips, your feet, move your whole body. Get that whole movement going. starting to feel it. So we're gonna be doing these hip twisters. Catch a rhythm, don't worry. You get a rhythm, you keep going. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. These final rounds are the hardest. About you guys, but my shoulders are killing me. Man. Right, this is the final round. Final round. We're gonna just mix everything up. On call. Regular, so I'm just gonna say regular, boxing, single, jumping jack, twists. That's it. All right? Regular, boxing, single. All right, let's go back to that one. Single, jumping jack, twist. Go back to the twist. Running. Woo. It's not bad. Get that heart pumping. Let's mix them up. Whatever you guys want. This is your world. We're just trying to get a nap. Woo. Let's add some crystals. How about that? Last few minutes, few seconds. Woo. Can't even lift my arms. All right. Last 50 seconds. So we're gonna count to 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. 12, 15. All right, guys. That was a hell of a workout. Now I earn my water. It's hotter than a mother, but it's all right. All right, so that was it. So let me move a little closer. I feel like I'm yelling. So, all right. So we finished the jump rope workout. All of you guys have finished. I give a hands to you. Anybody who's never done it and is trying it and actually gets to finish it, that's what's good. Keep up the good work. Now, let's do this. The shadow boxing. My next video, I already showed you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's obviously more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're not up to that level yet. We're in level 2. Our next workouts from here and on is a little bit harder. Starting from the prison workouts to boxing, any type of workouts. I'm gonna start to show you guys a little bit more in depth of the situation. The Wing Chun, I'm bringing that to you guys as well. I want you guys to learn the difference between Wing Chun punches and boxing punches. They both are very effective. I don't care what people say. They're effective. Now, just because people don't know how to execute them doesn't mean that they're not good. You feel me? So now, I don't believe in a greater art. Like Wing Chun is not greater than Taekwondo. It's not better than karate. None of that. It's according to you, your person. So if you are a person that is in love with that workout, you're gonna give it your 110, 20%, 100, 220 for me. Dig? You know what I'm talking about? 220 all day. So I give it my all. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna give it your all, obviously for you, that's the best workout. That's the best martial art. You know what I'm saying? Boxing. Some people don't like boxing. Some people don't like footwork. Wing Chun is very stationary. But you know, if you're an agile person and you just agile naturally, and you use those Wing Chun punches or blocks, because it's all about blocking and reverse energy. We're gonna get into that. So my next video on Wing Chun is gonna be the difference between boxing punches and Wing Chun punches. So that's gonna be interesting. Another thing, I'm gonna help you guys how to condition your hands. So these hands can be little bricks. See my hands? If these little hands touch somebody's face, I'm shattering something. Not because I'm the best, but because that person might slip up. And if they slip up, anybody that has never fought but catches somebody slipping or not knowing how to move or how to block, they're gonna break something. Either a tooth, a jaw. Some people just have brolic ass hands. I've seen some dudes that have never fought in their life and their hands are like bricks. Like, they strong. They even have like thick knuckles. So it's all about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you guys that. The other video that I'm gonna do with the boxing. Like I said, I showed you guys the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna stick to that. So I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in different scenarios. So how to execute them in different scenarios while moving, creating angles. So we're gonna do all that. I'm gonna do that in the video. And then you guys watching, I'm gonna call out what I'm doing so you guys can follow what I'm doing. So as I'm working out, I'm moving around and I'm shooting a 1, 2. I'm gonna, before I shoot that 1, 2, I'm gonna call it out. 1, 2. You guys follow. If I say 1, 2, move to the right, hook, then I'm gonna execute 1, 2 to the right and the hook. You understand? So you guys can follow with me. And we're gonna make these workouts very fun and very productive, mostly. So that's what we got for the future. And I hope you guys like this workout right here. Like I said, some of you that are hardcore gym people, you know what I'm saying? This might seem like nothing. That's okay, you know what I'm saying? Just if you want to incorporate more time, more rounds, more flashy jump rope, you know what I'm saying? Because there's way more styles of jump rope. This is just the basics. Then you guys can do that, but just use the main idea so it can help you out with your warm-up. You want to use it as a warm-up? Use it as a warm-up. It's a pretty productive warm-up if you're going to use it as warm-up. If you've never worked out before, it's a very productive workout, because if you've never worked out before, this will work you to the fullest. It's going to make you move, which your body's not used to. It's going to make you jump, which almost nobody does. Everybody walks. So any exercises that include walking, running, it's a little more natural. Exercises that include jumping or punching, people are not used to doing that in their everyday lives. So, like I said, if you guys like this video, yo, shoot me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys like my channel. And if you guys have any comments, you guys have any questions, you have any more ideas or anything you want me to talk about, hit me up in the comments down below. And stay up, you know what I'm saying? Stay true to the game. Krillo Madness all day. This is what we do. Another day, another workout. All day. That's all we worry about, is being the best and trying to be the best. We are not the best, but we're gonna do what we can do, you feel me? So with that said, I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video, all right?